Hello you beautiful people, it's Liquid here giving you a warm welcome back or to the channel. As always, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic wherever this video finds you today. Now you find me today in slightly unfamiliar surroundings. We're in the beautiful and the mighty Viggen. Now it's been quite some time since I featured the Viggen on the channel, and when you try and record a track file of the Viggen, it doesn't always go smoothly. Sometimes it doesn't even get to the takeoff phase. It just decides to carry on over the grass. So we're going to do a little in-cockpit flight. Now, I haven't flown the Viggen for a while, I'm just going to get that out there. Get the excuses in early. But we're going to head on over to the runway. And put it through a little bit of a demo flight. Now, one thing the Viggen was very famous for was its impressive ability at short takeoffs and short landings. It has the ability to use reverse thrust, which makes stopping in short distances very, very impressive. And we're going to be doing the good old 3-point turn maneuver in this little demo today. We're going to see just how smoothly I can actually do it. So lining up at 07 here at Kutaisi. And brakes on. We're going to go to stage 1 afterburner and then we will release the brakes. Stage 1, brakes off. And give it the full beans. Little pull back on the stick. Excuse me. A little push on the nose, keep it nice and low across the runway. Build up some speed. A nice gentle pull. Back in towards the showbox then. Pushing it just a bit on the slow roll there, but that's okay. And up into the vertical once more. Relaxing that pull just a little bit. About to pass the threshold, re-engage the burner. And keep it low across the treetops. Was a sharp pull, I'm just going to relax the stick a little bit. Let the aircraft build some speed back up. We got a little bit slow there. Just keep it coming round, keep it coming round. And we're going to come back in from the other side for a cheeky top side. I'm going to reposition for that. I'm going to come around basically across the show box in a nice arc. So we're looking to go just beyond this edge of the runway and start our pull to come back in. Re-engage the burner, all stage 3. Nice gentle pull, getting ready to swing it up and over for the top side. Holding it there across the show line in a nice arc. We're looking for the edge of the runway on the other side here. We'll back off on the burner. Now that good old 3-point turn maneuver that I told you about in the intro. Let's see how well we can do it. And deploy the air brakes, lead off some speed. One thing the Viggen is really good at doing is bleeding speed. Engage this beautiful little lever. I had to take my hand off the joystick there, which is why the nose dipped a little bit. I'm gonna go idle for a second whilst we lead a bit more speed, a bit more air brake. Keeping the nose up, keeping the nose up. Nose wheel is down. Reverse thrust. And we're going to slowly release that. Throttle is idle. We don't have time to taxi to the parking area, I'm afraid. Brakes are on. And we are going to commence the reverse turn. Apply a little bit of throttle, not too much. Enough to get the jet rolling. A little tap of the brakes, not too much. And release. There we go. Line up on center line. Well, almost the center line. We're close to it. A little bit more. There we go. Brakes are on. Once again, we'll rocket up to stage 1. And as soon as we release the brakes, we'll go stage 3. There we go. Stage 3. Little pull back on the stick, wait for the nose to come up. A little push on the nose again, gears coming up. Wait for that yellow light to go out on the panel on our left hand side. Now the gear is fully up, we can continue the display. I'm going to perform a loop at show center. We're going to keep it coming round. Keep the burner in. Not quite show center, but not the smoothest of loops either. That is absolutely shocking. Remember what I said in the intro that I hadn't flown the Viggen for a while? There's that excuse coming back to save me. I keep it cranking round here. I'm just going to relax the pool a little bit though. See the speed slowly dropping off. Trying to reduce the AOA. I'm going to come in from the other side for a 4-point roll. Go to stage 2 on the afterburner here. And that will wrap up our display. Back to stage 1 now. Bring it right into the middle of that show box. Correction to the right. Pitching up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll pull this little lever again. It's going to give us full reverse thrust. This time we will go full brakes upon landing and the reverse thrust set to full. I'm going to deploy the air brakes just to bleed off a little bit more speed on this turn. Or set ourselves back up for an approach at 07 at Kutaisi. Gears coming down. Air brakes back out again just for a few seconds. Bleed a little bit more speed. We have 3 green on the panel. Start to feed in a little bit more power just so we don't drop out the sky. Nice and smooth. A little pull. We're starting to reduce power now. Touchdown. Nose wheel is down. Full reverse thrust, full brakes. Oh, look at that. Honestly. Absolute monster. We can disengage the reverse thrust. And make our way down the runway. Well, there you go then. A little flight in the beautiful, the mighty, the absolutely awesome Viggen. And I remind myself once again that I don't spend enough time in the other modules that I have. Because I've never done even any combat in this thing. Like, just flew it around the skies. But she's an incredible module to fly. Very unique aircraft. And before I start waffling on, I am going to say goodbye to you beautiful people. Whilst I taxi back to the parking area. And say thanks to you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed my dodgy flying in the mighty Viggen. And I will catch you in the next video. But until then, this is LIKWID signing off.